What is up, my precious lovelies? Hope y'all doing well, taking care of yourselves. Um, Today we're going to be talking about social media. 99.9% of us have social media. There's like that 1% of people that don't have social media, or if they do, they only have one specific thing and they don't have multiples. Okay, so with that being said, like, social media does not define you as a person. That's just a portion of who you are. And sometimes people get so wrapped up in your social media that they feel like they know you. And I literally just seen a thing that was like, that just said, like, you know, people feel that they know you because of what you post on social media. Absolutely not. You can have people on your social medias for years, whether you know them in real life or not. And some shit could happen and you're like, oh damn, I would have never thought of that. Listen, when it comes to social media, I don't put that like energy into being like, oh, that's just who they are. No, like, because you never truly know a person. Hell, you barely know yourselves at the end of the day, to be honest. Like, because I feel like if you are a person that's trying to evolve and trying to change, you're not gonna be that same person that you were yesterday. You're not gonna be that same person that you was 2 hours ago. Hell, like the Snicker commercial say, you're not you when you're hungry. Hell, I could be a total dickhead when I'm freaking hungry. Give me some food, and like 2 hours later, I'm your best friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, people constantly change because people are constantly evolving. Some people just choose not to evolve and sit and sulk in how they are, like, oh, I'm just set in my ways, this is this, and that's just how I am. And for those people, like I said, if you don't work on yourself or work on things that can better you, you're just not trying to change at all whatsoever. um but don't let, like I said, social media influence you to feel like people know you, because that's not who you are. Like, have conversations with these people. Like, really check up on them if you're gonna check up on them, not just through social media. Like, hey, I got your number. I'm gonna hit you up. We gonna go here and have a cool time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you do have those people that put everything out there on social media. Still does not define them or you as their audience knowing them, because there's always so much a person's going to give to the world, and that portion that they keep to themselves is them authentically. And it's rare that they're ever going to put too many people in the element to understand them and know them authentically. I'm not a, like me, I'm not a big party person. I don't do big crowd. I don't really care too much for big crowds like that. um just cuz, like, energy wise, depending on the situation, that shit is draining, to be honest. um but like, pretty soon I'm gonna be going in a large crowds with my best friend, um to a place. We're gonna put me out there, get myself out of my shell, because I can't stay in my comfort zone. And see, for a lot of people that are like me, that have issues with large amounts of people or big crowds and have anxiety and shit, like, it's a challenge. But once again, that's something that I'm challenging myself to do, to elevate myself. I can't stay in the same mindset of, oh, I just don't want to do this, or I can't do this, because the more you constantly put yourself in that mindset of I can't do this, the less opportunities you're going to be presented, and you're not going to discover, like, who you really are and who you truly are, if you don't ever try and change things up. And like I said, for a lot of people who post on social media, whether they post their personal things. Some people are attention seekers. Like, some people who like to post about personal shit all the time, and it's like, oh, you're just an attention seeker. Like, I put it like this: when it comes to social media, you're only going to put out there what you want people to know or care to put out there. Because at the end of the day, there's still that 1% of not giving yourself to social media. You know what I mean? And like, I feel like people just read into social media a little bit too much to try and understand a person. You have to see me, like, I'm not saying you got to see me every day. No. But what I am saying is be consistent. Like, I'm a person who likes consistency, whether that's friendship or relationship wise, or, you know what I'm saying, networking, whatever. Like, if you choose to function with me, cool. Like, I need the consistency. If you don't consistently function with me, then I'm not going to consistently function with you, and you can't be mad at me for not checking on you, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has their own lives outside of social media. Everybody has real life shit that goes on outside of social media. And I think now, in a world where we're so consumed with social media, sometimes people forget that. Like, there's people that, you know what I'm saying, have husbands and wives and kids, and, you know what I'm saying, illnesses and just different things that they have to deal with outside of social media. And sometimes that, like, sometimes people use their social media to be encouraging. Like, I try and be encouraging. um I try to be honest, because I'm an honest person in real life and outside of social media, like, in and out. Like, I'm honest. Anybody that truly knows me or has been around me or had any type of conversation with me, they would know that. Like, I'm pretty much honest. I'm a good soul. I'm pure hearted, or at least I try to be. And social media can weigh on you just as much. Like, sometimes social media can add more problems for you than not being on social media. You know what I mean? Like, it's equal, but never, like I said, never put it to that you know a person because of what they post on social media, or what they say on social media, or the content that they give you. Because for, like, content creators, like, that shit takes a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's mentally exhausting. Like, and as a fan of people who do social media consistently, like, I live an everyday normal life, like, and the shit's sometimes overwhelming for me to post videos. And the reason, like I said, for me in doing it is because I'm trying to expand my horizon as a person. And on a mental note, like, I feel like I don't know what I want to talk about, or, you know what I'm saying, like, is this gonna be something that someone likes? Is it gonna get me one like? Is it gonna get me two likes? Like, as a concert creator, like, I know that they constantly worry about that, and try and think about that. And that's a lot of pressure for one person. And then when you're a content creator and you have multiple people on your pages, or, you know what I'm saying, you're working, like, you gotta work around their schedules, or, you know what I'm saying. But what it all boils down to, like, mentally, like, how are you feeling today, like, mentally, to do this shit? Like, I don't know, like, there's always pluses and minuses to everything. I'm just telling you guys, like, you know what I'm saying, like, when it comes to social media, don't think you know a person. Don't be like, oh man, they posted that I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, get this person in my sheets, blah 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 blah. And you're like, they got a whole ass. No, because whereas they may be speaking on a metaphorical level, and y'all taking it as a personal thing. Because I see it all the time. Like, when I post shit, I say, for the most part, I'm speaking in general. Once again, like I said earlier, I'm a lesbian, but there are things that I post that, like, will be, like, talking about guys. Mind you, I do have sisters. Like, I have other women around me who's not, you know what I'm saying, who's not a lesbian. Most of the people that I talk to in my everyday life, it's maybe two to four that are lesbians like me, but the rest are freaking straight. They tell me about their guy problems, and it's like it's no different being in a lesbian relationship. It's a human thing. So if I'm sharing something where it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying, men aren't the or this man isn't good for you if blah 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 blah. Yeah, I'm gonna share it because at the same time, it's just as bad for women who like women. Like, it's just a human thing. And like I said, a lot of times people just read into social media a little bit too much, and they be reaching for shit that's not even fucking there. Like, if what I post bothers you, or you not sure who it's meant for, inbox me, call me, and ask who it's meant for. Then I will tell you. Cause otherwise, don't reach and be like, oh, she must be talking about this person, and inbox that person. Is that, hey, she talking about you? She talking about you? Like, listen, if the shoe fits, wear the motherfucker. Okay? Cause I'm gonna post what I want to post. Okay? One, like, it's my page. I do what I want. Two, like, we're all grown up. If you can't ask me what my social status is about, like, if you can't come to me as a person and be like, yo, who are you talking about? Are you talking about this person? Are you talking about that person? You and your feelings, you feeling some type of way, okay? But no one understand, like, my post doesn't always revolve around those that are around me. I see shit in general and just be like, okay, I'm gonna post this, I'm gonna share this. You know what I'm saying? And people take that shit to heart, and I'm here to tell you, like, once again, if you can't come to me directly about the shit that I post on my page, like, then there's no need for you to be on my page. Because if you can't be woman or man enough to ask me, then, like, quit lurking on my page in order to just to fucking find shit, just to have something to say or get other people involved. It's that simple. Like, and people take social media shit too far. I'm not encouraging people to be like, you know what I'm saying, start altercations. I'm not encouraging anyone to go out and, like, be like, oh, let's square up. Let's, you know what I'm saying? I seen you post this, and it. Like, no. Just, like I said, you cannot read into too much of a situation on social media unless that person is putting it blatantly out there with tagging names and people. Then, okay. But until then, like, quit taking social media shit to heart, bro. Like, yeah, motherfuckers became too sensitive, and that shit is crazy as fuck to me. Like, how are we in our 30s, 40s, and 50s, and everything's like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all so sensitive about shit, but y'all motherfuckers was doing the most craziest shit before all the social media And some of y'all still do the same crazy shit. But now y'all too sensitive. Oh, you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be doing. Like, get the fuck out of here with that. Like, for real. Be real with your life. Like, for you ones that was born in the 60s, 70s, 80s, like, and y'all be like, oh, that, yeah, that, you know, you shouldn't do that. Yeah, that's not appropriate for. Listen, most of y'all, especially from the 60s, 50s, 60s, and 70s, y'all was fucking smoking everything under the sun out here with no draws on and shit like that, and then y'all want to comment and say something about to a younger generation about that shit. Life is repetitive, okay? Life only repeats itself. We just as free as y'all free now, you know what I'm saying, and doing, we can't be that free because y'all want to freaking be all so sensitive, but y'all asses was out fucking smoking acid and shit in daisy patches and fucking loincloths. Like, come on now, get the fuck out of here with that. Like, be real. That's what I say. Don't quit taking this social media shit too far. Like, be real with y'all lives. If you can't go to that person and ask that person, hey, you know what I'm saying? I seen you post this. Who, like, if the shoe fits, wear the motherfucker. And if you feel like I'm talking about you, well then you just feel like I'm talking about you. And then until you get the balls to ask me, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, yeah, I'm talking about you, or no, I'm not talking about you. Like I said, I post it according to situations, and it's like I'm not I'm not always everything that I post does not always necessarily mean that I'm talking about a straight person. Like I told y'all, I just recently got a 3.5 year relationship. So some things I share or post is my feelings towards the situation, or when I'm reflecting on my past like relationships, it's pertaining to those people. So never read it too much. Like I said, never read too much into social medias, man, because that's the problem. People always want to read and reach for shit. Like, for real, you can't. And I'm sorry if I'm rambling, but it is what it is, man. You have to you have to stop trying to read too much into this social media shit. Like I said, unless it's some shit that, you know what I'm saying, you where they specifically are putting it direct to you, then can't you read into much of that shit. But that's just something that's been on my mind, and that's what's been going on the past few days. Like with me, like I said, I've just been talking and chilling with friends, and everybody's going through shit. And yeah, so I just want y'all to be safe out here, man. Take care of yourselves. Take care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever. Um, and if you like this video, great. Like, subscribe, comment. Um, I'll try and post a little bit more within this week because I have time off. So, yeah. One love. Be safe.